All right, Nolan, I'm not going to ask you for this is David Hood, by the way. I'm not going to ask you for a game plan, but, what is the key to stopping Ian Book when he gets out of the pocket? What makes him so dangerous? When you faced him a couple of years ago, you had that big interception against him. He just looks like a different player right now. So, what makes him so good?
Yeah, I definitely think, as you grow as a player and get older, you just get a little more comfortable playing. Ian's a super savvy dude, athletic quarterback. He's been making a lot of good decisions this year. You can tell he's just, comfortable back there, real smart guy. And you see that the plays he makes with his legs and, also through the air. So, he just looks like that mature 5th-year quarterback back there. And, we're going to have to, corral him this week to, ultimately to stop him.
Hey, Nolan, it's Trevor Gross from CUTalkers.com. Y'all have had so few losses in your career. Rarely do you get an opportunity to get revenge, so-called, against a team you lost to. How much are you guys just itching for another crack at them?
Yeah, after we got beat the first time, we were just really hoping we'd get another shot. And, we finished the season strong and ultimately made it to this ACC championship game. And, we're right where we want to be. We're fortunate enough to get another opportunity to play them. And, this is what we've been looking forward to ever since the loss. So we're super excited to play on Saturday and, and get this shot again.
Nolan, you were right, honored with the seniors on senior day, running down the hill potentially for the last time. I don't know if you've made a decision yet about next year, but just go back to your emotions on that day, running down the hill.
Yeah, it's super emotional for, being here 5 years now and, just kind of getting to run down the hill by yourself and honored on senior day is just super special. And, it's just been such a great place here in Death Valley. It's always special to play in. And, just getting recognized as a senior running down, potentially one last time was, just a super cool moment, one that I'll never forget.
Hey, Nolan, Lawton Swan. Notre Dame's been famous for Rudy, but of course safety came out this past weekend and playing that position and everything. Did you get a chance to watch the movie? Do you have any downtime to be able to check it out?
I have not watched it yet, but I'm planning on it. I got to make my Disney Plus account first, and then I got to watch. I've heard good things about it though, but no, I haven't got a chance to see it yet.
Nolan, this is Larry Williams with TigerIllustrated.com. You already sort of touched on Ian Book and how different he is compared to a couple of years ago. Just as a whole, though, at quarterback, running back, and at tight end as well, how much more dynamic are they now than they were then, just from your recollection?
You're talking about in 2018?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, when y'all faced him in the semifinal.
I think they're just a different team. I think they love getting in a little more 12 and 13 personnel featuring their tight ends. They got a great group of tight ends, and I think they like to feature them out in the field, so they get into a lot of those 12 and 13 sets, and really heavy in the run game, run a lot of stretch, zone read, and just getting the ball downhill to those guys and following that big physical offensive line and tight end group they have, and then protecting Ian and letting him move around back in the pocket and create plays on his feet. So I think that's the biggest difference this year is just kind of the personnel that they've been running.
Is Williams, their running back, kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but sneaky good with the way he runs and his footwork?
Yeah, I think we've played a lot of good running backs this year. He's a good, runs hard, fast running back. Made a good play in the open field against us or against me in the previous game. And I think this his O-line creates a lot for him, and then he does a good job finding that hole and hitting it.
Hey Nolan, this is Anna with Clemson 24/7. What is it about Notre Dame's tight ends, just as a group, that makes it difficult to defend them in the passing game?
Number 87, the true freshman, he's a stud, just physically mature. He's just physically there. It's rare you see a true freshman come in and just ready like him. And, is really good after the catch, breaking tackles, making people miss. Just an athletic guy. Number 24, super physical. Just will come out and really hit people, and likes the physicality of the game, and also is good and good in space and good with his hands. Made a couple of catches against us in the first game too. And then 89's the the older senior, and you can tell he's just the veteran guy, and is good in the run game and will create in the passing game as well. But I'd say just the physicality and athleticism of the group overall is what makes them special.
And it's Trevor again. One of the few knocks on, I guess, on Ian Book, at least earlier in his career, was that he didn't throw the deep ball particularly well, but he seemed to do that pretty well against y'all in the first meeting. Is that something, just watching his film, that you think he's really improved at, particularly maybe the latter half of the season?
Yeah, I think Ian's, done a great job all season, really. And, he's proven, his accuracy downfield, threw some good balls against us. And then just turn on the tape, and, he makes the throws and he makes the plays needed. And, that's what you need out of your quarterback, just making the play required. And I think he's done that all year. And, I think he's had a heck of a 5th-year season.